Pam Drake and Mike Gallo of the Oakland Unified School District Adult Education. Mike, you were saying that you guys haven't had a raise in 7 or 8 years?
We haven't had a raise in approximately 8 years. We are adult ed hourly teachers. Adult ed teachers comprise 2 different unions. One union is the OEA, which is affiliated with the K through 12 teachers. They get raises occasionally. We have had our health care benefits cut a few years ago with the threat of them cutting our entire program. And we have not had a raise, any kind of a raise, including cost of living, in approximately 8 years. When I tell people I'm a public school teacher who has not had a raise in the last 8 years, people can't believe it.
Pam, what's your take on this?
Okay, well, it's interesting to me. First of all, we teach the most underserved population in Oakland. So our students are students that need a second chance to get their high school diploma or get their GED and either get a job or go on to community college. Our students are English learners who won't get work at all or won't be able to help their kids in school if they don't get their English classes. Also serve older people who would probably die without some of the exercise programs and things that they get. What's interesting to us is when everybody else has a holiday, we get a day without pay. Then if our holiday is too long, like it is at Christmas, they send us a letter saying, now you owe your health insurance because you didn't make enough money to cover that because we didn't pay you during the holiday. This is without a raise in 9 years while they have been stockpiling, hoarding money. As I said, I wanted to put on a T-shirt, OACE, which is Oakland Adult School and Education, drank our cola, because they've been getting a cola for years. We've got none of it. They've been hoarding money. What they have done is spend a lot of it on increasing the number of supervisors, increasing the administrators. They now call our principals managers, as if we were a corporate entity, thanks to Eli Broad. And they've added all these teachers on special assignment who are supposed to support the program. None of us have ever gotten any support, so we don't know what that's for. And even at our school, they've quadrupled the clerical staff. They don't even know who the teachers are or what they're teaching. There's so many of them. And so we're really at the bottom of the totem pole. The closer you are in adult ed to the students, the less respect, the less money you get. So we just want to say, let's go back to the old slogan, classrooms first.
Hey, Mike, what would you guys like to see done about this?
I personally would be satisfied with just a reasonable raise, to take into consideration what we haven't had. I understand that the cost of living has gone up approximately 25% in the time that we have gotten nothing. In addition to, I'd like them to roll back our health coverage. The district used to pay half or 3/4 depending on how many hours you worked.
Now they cap it.
They capped it a few years ago so that any increases are paid 100% now by us.
By you?
Yeah. And we work side by side with people and do identical work with people who are members of the other union, make 2 to 3 times the money we make, and pay a small fraction, by my calculation, something like an eighth, a sixth or an eighth of what we pay to keep our health coverage. So it's really it has developed into a very unequitable situation. Our administration says they're aware of it, and yet negotiations have been going on, supposed negotiations.
I'm on the negotiating committee, and they had never put forward a proposal for money in our committee. Ever. And we end up in mediation now, and it's kind of shocking the way it's going. But even if you understand, even without the stockpiling, even if without the COLA and that they didn't pass on to us, if we know the budget crisis is terrible and we know that it is, then give us the non-money things. Give us some respect, give us some leeway. People have difficulty using their personal leave for personal leave. People have difficulty just getting treated, like give us a contract, give us some security in our job. Don't always threaten to take our classes away and take our hours away. If you can't offer a lot in the way of money, then offer some non-money items.
How many students do you serve in that area?
Well, I don't know exactly how many students,
Mike, do you know?
We're all over the city.
Total?
Yeah.
Well,
Guesstimate.
You're talking about entire adult ed?
Yeah.
The estimate that I heard during our last contract negotiation, when the program was in danger of going under, I heard a 26,000 number.
Wow, 26,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to get any bailout money from this federal government? And shouldn't that money go to you if that's the case?
Well, the problem is under Schwarzenegger's bill, adult ed has always had separate money. That's how they were able to stockpile this huge reserve. But now they've holding on to that reserve at the same time as the K-12s can all now go in and take whatever they want. Now we're hoping that the board in Oakland, even though they're not in charge of they're not in charge of all this yet. But still, we think in Oakland they recognize the need for adult ed. I mean, adult ed in California is an institution that's been around since the 49ers first found gold. It's a really important part of California education that a person should have a chance to learn, to get their English raised, to come back and finish their diploma.
Especially
all the
now.
things that are really now, it's more necessary now. So no one should be thinking about eliminating something that's almost a birthright for Californians. I mean, the community colleges, we love them. They got an increase in this budget. We got threatened with, basic obliteration. So a lot of our students are not going to go to the community college without our help. We need to be the bridge to that. So giving one everything and the other one nothing doesn't make any sense. So it's not really clear yet what the stimulus package has for us and how that will happen given that California is still in such bad condition.
So for someone watching this, who do they call? What do they do if they want to get involved in straightening things out?
Well,
School board
the
meeting
school
next week.
board, I guess, has the most.
We're asking people, we're going to the school board next Wednesday. We're having a press conference at 4:30
Wednesday
out
date is,
1025
March-
2nd Avenue.
March what?
March 11th.
March 11th.
And OEA will be also going because Jack O'Connell is now trying to take money away from Oakland Unified because he can,
Jack
because he's
O'Connor's
still
the
in charge.
controller?
He's the superintendent, state superintendent.
Okay.
We're still under their control. So he's trying to take money for the charter schools away from the regular K-12 system.
Uh-huh.
And so we're going to be talking about that. But we need everybody that supports the Classrooms First for Adult Ed to come out to that meeting on March 11th.
That's this Wednesday, March 11th.
This Wednesday, come at 1025 2nd Avenue and come let people know we actually need these programs. We need them beefed up, not closed down.
Pam, you want to add something about the union?
Yes, I'm on the executive board of our union that represents the part-time temporary workers, which is what most of the adult teachers are, those of us without a contract.
What's the union called?
It's AFT Local 771.
What does that stand for?
American Federation of Teachers.
Okay, cool. You're on that too, Mike, right?
Yes.
All right. Hey, thanks. Okay, thanks a lot.